What's up, Extra Butter listeners? On today's episode, we are moving into the Dynamic Duos series finale with The Internship, a 2013 comedy starring my favorite dynamic duo, Vince Vaughn and Owen Wilson. They're back from the 2005 Wedding Crashers with The Internship, and by back, I mean 2013, 13 years ago. But Wedding Crashers is where we fell in love. The Internship just pulls you in a little bit tighter, and a lot of the things that these guys have done have just been great. So Vince Vaughn, Owen Wilson's Internship will wrap up our Dynamic Duo series. We talk some World Cup, USA 2-0. Get into that a little bit. Some other teams that have had some good showings so far. Trav went and saw Toy Story 5. Yes, Toy Story 5. Out in theaters now, so get a quick review of that if you have kept up with Buzz and Woody over the years since the 90s. We've got a couple gears to grind, some Oscars to give as per usual, and a quick turnaround show, so not as much on the front end, but a lot more in the movie itself. And stick around towards the back end for the new wheel. Very fitting theme this year and this summer in terms of what we decided to come up with. So stick towards the back end, see what we land on for the next series of 4. But ladies and gentlemen, you know to always find us and listen to every episode on Spotify, YouTube, Apple Podcast, and Amazon Music. And drop us a follow on Instagram, X, the Everything app. It's all happening on X and TikTok for social medias. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Owen Wilson and Vince Vaughn's The Internship. Critter, roll the tape.
Extra butter on the corn for me. Extra butter. I hope they don't charge a fee. But it won't matter anyway. I got a good movie to play. I'm gonna ask my friends to stay extra butter for me.
This is episode 61, and the United States of America are officially 2-0 in the World Cup and have officially advanced to the knockout stages before playing Game 3. Would like to think, barring the... No, we win. I think we win the group. The worst we could do is tie if we lose to Turkey. We'd tie with Australia, and we beat Australia.
Really clinch it.
If Turkey wins tonight, and I guess if they beat us, then we would lose to Turkey. But tiebreaker, we'd get second with them. But I don't know. Who cares? We're in the round of 32.
It's all that matters.
We're a 5+ goal differential. We ran out of gas a little bit later in the game today, but.
You got to experience that, though. You know, like, you can't just coast until you have that game when it matters. You know, now that
yeah, a lot of yellow cards,
a lot of yellows.
Yeah,
we got out with no injuries.
Bumper cars out there.
But there's teams that if that happens against us, like it did with Australia, they will score. So now we went subs just to get our guys off the field to not get suspended late. We didn't have Pulisic. We didn't play Gio until the last 2 minutes. We threw out Scally. I can't remember his name off the top of my head. This is embarrassing, but I can't remember if it's Tim or something, but it's probably not. But we threw out some guys that were part of the old regime that will not play in a meaningful game, I wouldn't think. Those guys didn't check in for the game against Paraguay. So we'll see. They look great. 2-0 is all you can ask for. I think we're the second team to hit 2-0 behind Mexico. So North America representing pretty well here.
Canada.
Did they win the first game or did they tie? I hope they won. Fuck. All three of us could be 2-0.
No, they did draw.
That's right. What I thought. Yeah. So I think us and Mexico are the only 2-0 teams. And after today, nobody can be 2-0 besides us because Morocco drew with Brazil and Turkey lost to Australia. So not that it matters. There's a lot of things that can shake up all the people posting if it ended today. Well, guess what? It doesn't. It's group play. Everybody's going to play everybody. So there's not a whole lot of predictability you can really do right now. You can showcase it, but things are still going to change. But we look good. We look the best we've looked in our lifetime. We look the best that we've looked in people older than us lifetime. And Zlatan himself, when asked if the U.S. could win the World Cup, said yes. So I don't know. High hopes. Our back end is questionable at times. but 2-0, 5+ goal differential is nothing to bat an eye at, and we have not scored like that ever. And fun fact was both first goals for us in both games have been own goals created by us, but defensive guys trailing, there's nothing they can do except try to kick it and put it back in the net. Yeah. So I don't know. I think best performances besides ours that I've seen would probably be Germany, but they fish beat Curacao, which doesn't say much. Curacao did score. That was a monumental win for them in terms of just getting a goal. They lost 7-1. I don't know if we probably talked about that already too. But England looked good. But if we know anything about England, it's they will choke. But Harry Kane is damn good. They're loaded. But I don't think it's coming home to the UK. I think let's bring it home to the US.
Be crazy.
We brought home the gold medal. We brought it home. Let's just give it a run. If we can get past, everybody said our ceiling was 32 or 16. We get in the quarters at that point. Anything can happen. That's why they play the games. And we've got the guys that can make it happen. So I'm stoked. It's been a blast watching. Like, usually this is the lull of sports season with the finals and the Stanley Cup ending, and then you just have baseball. And, like, as much as I love the game, June baseball, you watch it because it's on. It doesn't mean a whole lot. So the fact
you watch it because you bet on it.
That
It's
too.
like a little March Madness in the middle of summer. It's great.
Yeah. I mean, it's like rain on your wedding day, but really, though, I think we said it last time is 27 straight days of games. And then when we hit the round of 32, it'll lighten up a little bit. But for the most part, we've had 4 games a day. I think besides opening day with Mexico and there was 2 games that day. I think every other day's had 4 games, which is just awesome. So
the amount of business and like revenue that gets brought in when something like this comes into a country is crazy.
Yeah, I was reading something.
Crazy.
We've spent $8 billion on the games this year, which is in line with like
right.
Yeah, no, it's in line with like Germany and like other countries that kind of have that infrastructure. What was it? Qatar. I think they spent $202 billion because they built brand new stadium. Well, they built brand new stadiums and infrastructure to do it.
yeah.
So us having all the existing $8 billion,
Not bad.
that's cheaper than the Olympics.
What are all the cities that are getting played?
Yeah, Boston, San Fran,
Philly,
Isn't
LA,
New England up there?
Seattle.
Miami, Kansas
Boston,
City,
yeah.
Dallas, Guadalajara,
Mhm.
Vancouver, Toronto, I think Mexico City.
Miami, yeah.
There's probably more. It's crazy how many.
So many
Yeah.
games, dude.
Yeah.
that's a lot
That's
of places.
crazy.
And they don't.
Denver, yeah.
Each group has its own stadium.
I was curious about that, but the only reason I forgot is I know last time we were talking about like how Iran can come and watch, but they're staying in Tijuana. They're not, I don't know. I think they've got to get up and leave and go to Tijuana, and then I don't know if they come back to the same stadium or if they're playing elsewhere. I would imagine they're probably grouped in the same stadium for the group stages, and then I don't know.
For the most part,
Or at least close
America
together.
played in LA and Seattle.
Yeah,
Yeah, I think they're still playing over there. It might be Seattle again. But Scotland, they were in Boston for the first 2. Now they're going to Miami. So they're going to be taking over Miami, the Tartan Army.
It's going to be crazy.
They
I
just
think
got
that's what I
beat.
heard. Mhm.
I've been reading all the stories about how Scotland has ran Boston Drive beer.
Did better sales than St. Patty's Day.
Yeah, dude, it's like one shop owner was saying that it's like, dude, I'm gonna miss it because we've been sold out doing emergency orders for like a straight week. It's like you'll never get that sales ever again.
Scotland got a tough draw too. They look damn good against Haiti, and Haiti put up a good fight, and then they've got to play Morocco, who they just lost to, and then they got Brazil.
Now they got Brazil, yeah.
So eight of the third place teams make it. I'd imagine they'll get third in their group, but I don't know. Goal differential
The
matters.
U.S. needs them around, so we need them to win.
Well, Scotland's only they gave up 1, and I think they scored 4 in the first one, or 3 or 4. So they still got a positive goal differential.
Which is nice. Yep.
Yeah, so they should get in. Their fans have been awesome. I was telling these guys earlier, I watched a TikTok earlier, and the Freed from Desire song is back. It was in the Olympics. We learned it when basketball was going on. They're banging it out in stadiums, and I saw a video of like the song is like "Freed from Desire," and then it's like in the stands like "Scotland's on fire." It was fucking awesome, just ripping it, dude. And loud as hell.
Did you guys see
with the row?
Yeah, dude, that was awesome.
The row up the escalator?
Ooh.
Yeah.
There.
Pardon my take.
In the stadium.
Today. No, I know, but pardon my take was talking to what's his name today. One of the Men in Blazers guy. I can't think of his name. But he was saying how the Vikings should adopt the row.
That'd be sick.
It'd be absolutely
the whole stadium.
Yeah. Spurs are now doing the skull. Now it's time for the Vikings just to say, nope, sorry, we're just going to go to the row.
You're talking about they did it in the stadium?
Yeah, like their whole section.
There was a video of them coming up an escalator, sitting down backwards, all rowing up. I saw that.
No, one of the guys had a drum going, so it was like, doom, doom, ho, ho, like some Spartan 300 shit.
Yeah,
it was sick.
I'd rather see that than skull. No offense, Trav.
Hey, that'd be sick.
Dude, a whole stadium doing that would be insane.
I think they're classified as one of the sleepers because they weren't in it, and I don't know the last time. They missed it last time, and now granted, they've got one of the best players in the world and one of the probably the best striker.
And the probably top 3 coolest kits.
Yeah, their kits are clean.
The fonts are sweet.
The kits are clean. Ours are good.
Yeah.
Canada's looked good yesterday. It was just kind of the black with the cloudy white on there. I like those. But, yeah, Norway's were sweet. Erling Haaland is a freaking animal.
Yeah, he's crazy.
He's a freak. He's just a big dude. He can run.
He's like
he
stereotypical Norwegian.
He can't. The footy guys in that we know would tell you he can't dribble or pass, but
he doesn't need to, clearly.
He can dribble in a straight line and put it in the back of the net. So, and he jumps about 30 feet in the air on corners. So that team's good.
I gotta watch them.
Is Ronaldo washed now? Is that disrespectful to say? I know
he's been kind of washed for a little bit.
I don't know if he's washed, but he's like
washed is strong. I know, is he slowing down?
Oh, the game started. I didn't bet it.
Oh,
Brazil, Haiti started. For those listening, I'm going to get in on a live bet here. Hopefully, we can still do goal or assist. I don't know if that's going to be a thing or not. Probably not. We might be screwed. Nope, we're still live. We're going live bet on the pod. You guys will laugh at this when it comes out. When this comes out on Friday, you'll laugh. We're going Brazil minus 2.5. Rafinha and Vinicius Jr. both for a goal or an assist. You cannot parlay them live, gentlemen. We are in trouble here.
All right, let's just keep it simple. Keep it simple.
Well, we can't parlay.
No, let's just do the spread.
Can you parlay a goal scorer? You can parlay a goal scorer. Would you like to? Could I entertain you in?
Let's go.
Brazil minus 2.5, and Rafinha anytime goal scorer plus 190.
All right, let's go.
Locked. Here, you heard it here first on the pod. You're going to hear next Friday. Laugh when we lose because we know how those go on this podcast.
These Brazil kits are kind of weird. I don't like the dark blue.
Putting it in
green.
We put it in
or yellow.
But yeah, I mean it's just absolutely electric. 27 straight days, 4 games a day. You can't beat it. We got another week and a half probably of this stuff. We play Thursday against Turkey, and then we'll be off and running. Our games should be early, so we'll probably go into middle of the following week, and then round of 32 and so on, and get into the knockout rounds. But United States vibes are high. We look good, and it's been fun to watch. So I do have a future on the Dutch. I think I mentioned that as well, just because it was 20-1, and I liked the value. So we'll see how that goes. But World Cup off and running. USA 2-0, but moving gears into movies. Trav, in a short week, got his ass in a seat in a theater and wants to tell us a little bit about Toy Story 5.
Yeah, Toy Story 5. I don't remember watching Toy Story 4, so there may have been some things in it that I missed, but I don't think you really need to watch any of the other Toy Stories to really get it. It's a kids' movie. We liked it. we liked it. The premise of it is kind of anti devices. Kids always on their devices. So that was a cool little, theme from them.
Modern.
Pretty funny. I mean, Tim Allen as Buzz and Tom Hanks as Woody is always good, but it's a little more centered around the main girl character and Jesse. But it was good. It was good. I would recommend it if you got any kids in your life. You gotta go check it out, or you can probably wait. You don't need to see it in theaters, but it was fun.
What would you give it on Letterboxd?
I'd probably go 3.5. 3.5.
Better than I would have guessed.
Yeah, it's good.
Makes sense that you don't necessarily have to go rewatch the other ones. You kind of get it. You know the characters.
Yeah. No, I like those type of movies. It's got really good messaging in it, and I think that's why I get. Normally it would be probably a 3, but I think 3.5 is deserved.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm hoping to get out and watch something this weekend, but with soccer on, it's just tough, man.
Yeah.
It's just tough. And there's not much out there. I mean, besides Scary Movie, there's not Disclosure Day. I mean, I'm relatively interested, but I've seen the trailer plenty of times. It didn't really grab me by the cojones. Yeah, I didn't. Unless I see barring any sort of just crazy, awesome, like can't deny it reviews that if it keeps coming up like Obsession did.
What does it have on Letterboxd right now?
Disclosure Day.
Yeah, and Scream, or not Scream, but a Scary Movie.
Scary Movie's like
I bet you
1.5.
Scary Movie's bad.
I love that.
Fun fact about going to Letterboxd is that when you're typing it in your search bar on your phone, you can't type in Disclosure Day. That's not going to pull up Letterboxd. So Disclosure Day's at a 3.2, so pretty average.
Okay,
pretty average. That's not a number
that's good.
That's the one she gets kidnapped, right?
No.
She's like possessed or something, right? Like an alien or something. Like alien, I don't know. The trailer's kind of weird. 3.8. That's not surprising either. That's high.
Yeah,
that's high.
I think that will come down a little bit.
Disclosure Day being at a 3.2. Like if it was a 4 or higher, that would draw me to go see it.
Now, what's Scary Movie?
3.8.
Yeah, it was a Scary Movie.
I'm looking it up as well.
It's got to be around a 2. I'm gonna guess 2.1.
Yeah.
2.5.
Okay.
Which is higher than I guess I would have thought. Well, Letterboxd is all the people though, which is I don't know. I mean, the movie's not going to be a 5.
No.
Like
no, and it doesn't stop me from watching.
2.5 for that. It could be a 0.
No, it's just funny to see. I feel like the lower it is, the better the movie is.
Yeah, I mean, I would go watch it.
But 2.5 is.
Has Obsession and Backrooms dipped at all? I wonder.
Obsession is.
I feel like more people are watching, more people are reviewing.
4.1. So still over 4. Backrooms 3.4, so pretty much the same as they've been. I think Obsession dropped a point, but 4.1 is high. Anything over 4 is very high.
Yeah.
With the amount of reviews it probably has.
Dude, Obsession is over 300 million worldwide.
Yeah, I saw that.
201 domestically, 98 million internationally.
Obsession's at 4.1 with 1.05 million reviews on Letterboxd.
That's crazy.
Yeah, nothing low. There's a couple low ones. I'm sure those are really fun reads and good people to get advice from. But no, I guess Scary Movie's the only one out. I mean, Disclosure Day doesn't really do it for me, so I don't know if there's a Screen Unseen coming up. I haven't looked. I haven't seen anything on it, but I'll probably that would be the only thing really drawing me in right now. But hopefully, I mean, I do like going, but with the World Cup going on, if there's nothing dying to see in theaters, like Scary Movie's fine to watch at home. So we'll see, but would like to get back out there.
What's the rest of our lineup with? I know we need to go see the Odyssey. What else is around that ballpark? We have a calendar pulled up. I feel like there's
Spider-Man comes out a couple weeks next week.
I don't think I've watched a single Tom Holland Spider-Man.
Super
I
good.
gotta
We've had this conversation. No, you have not. I told you had to do it, and you said no.
I mean, I would. It just again,
I mean,
superhero movies don't. I'm not as big. I like them, but they're not as big of a draw for me as they are for other people. You know,
I'm not in on
Moana live
Supergirl.
action.
I'm not.
I won't be seeing that.
I would watch it, not in theaters.
Evil
What?
Dead.
yeah, I
Jackass, I would go to. That's
Jackass, I
on
probably will.
June
26.
26th.
Jackass, I'll definitely go see.
Jackass and Evil Dead. I think I gotta go with somebody else.
Evil
I
Dead
ain't going Evil
burn.
Dead by myself.
Dude, I'll probably rewatch the other ones just because those are good too.
Yeah.
But
How many? There's two others.
I think there's two. Evil Dead and Evil Dead Rise.
I think I've seen Rise.
I don't
This
actually know.
this one's trailer looks.
When does Resident
Unbelievable.
Evil come out? Because that one looks kind of creepy too.
I think it's later this year.
Okay, those. Yeah, Evil
Spider-Man
Dead.
is July
Okay.
31st.
The main. This is. I don't know if these are related. This is Google AI. Take for what it's worth. I looked up the Evil Dead series, and it has the Evil Dead in 81, Evil
Mhm.
Dead 287, Army of Darkness 92, and Ash versus Evil Dead 2015 to 2018. That's a television series, and then reboots and spin-offs was Evil Dead 2013, Evil Dead Rise 2023. So this will be the third.
Yeah. Okay.
Anne Hathaway has a shit ton of movies.
I
coming
didn't know, Trav. I just
I'll break it.
assumed when it was Evil Dead Rise, I just thought it would make sense for there to be an Evil Dead. You know,
Right.
I didn't actually know that, but I'm glad that is how it's going.
Yeah.
Guys, Jason Statham has a movie coming out August 21st. Guess what it's called?
It's gotta be one word. Like,
Gunner.
yeah. What is it?
Mutiny.
Yeah. I think I saw that trailer.
You got to pull it up. It is the most stereotypical Jason Statham pose.
I think I saw that trailer when I was in theaters. It did not look that good. Shocking.
He does, though.
Does it need to be good?
Yeah.
No, not to be
Boy.
entertaining. It doesn't need to be good at all.
I think I have seen that trailer. Look at that.
Looks like the Meg.
They know. They probably use
Hey.
the same artwork.
The Meg movies are good. All right, come on.
The
I've
first
watched
one's
them.
pretty decent.
I
The
like
second
shark
one-
movies.
The second one is wild.
I like
Yeah,
shark
man.
movies, but I
They
don't
went,
think
they went way over the top with the second one.
Coyote versus Acme. That's August 28th. I'll go see that one.
Yeah, I don't know. I haven't really looked too far past July. And it was just the Odyssey's kind of as far as I've gone for looking out for new things. I mean, I know like Hunger
that's
Games is
really-
November.
I am so far down here now.
I know Hunger Games is November.
I feel like the wintertime's gonna have a good stretch.
Did anybody look up Resident Evil's release date? Did you see that anywhere?
I think it's around the November.
September 18th. It's added to the calendar.
I will be coming back from
Oh,
Hawaii
I-
that day.
Literally
Hawaii.
just
Hawaii.
Hawaii. Will Pete.
All right, well, that covers
Ooh.
all the upcoming movies.
Yeah, there goes our new segment, upcoming movies, and that was good podcasting. Gears to grind, gentlemen.
Insidious coming out in August.
I did see that.
Scary movies are back.
I play Rocky. Same day as the Hunger Games.
Nice. Does that have anything to do with Mr. Balboa?
A failing actor writes the ultimate underdog story and must fight for his chance to play the role of a lifetime. Rocky Balboa.
Golasso,
Can you tell me who just scored that?
number 11 for Brazil. I don't have a name. Rafinha.
That's our guy.
There it
That's
is.
our guy. Come on, man. Rafinha. I thought it might have been, but I thought he was like 8 or 9. I didn't think he was 11. He's bald.
Number 11.
I think he's bald.
No.
Like a ponytail type deal. I don't remember what he looks like, but I know it doesn't fucking matter. That's a green check mark.
Yeah, and I had to announce it.
Yeah, we need 3 more. Well, we
Awesome.
need 2 more and no goals, clean sheet. But upcoming movies, nothing out right now, really.
Toy Story was
5.
good. Toy Story was
So-
good.
Gears to grind. I know it's been a short turnaround for recording, but I don't think I told you guys this story. I was in the gym on. It was either Tuesday or it had to have been Tuesday.
What gym have you been going to?
Choose Fitness.
Choose. Okay.
It's a good one. Choose. Shout out Choose Inglewood, Colorado. I was on the seated tricep, like push down like this. And there's 2 handles. It's kind of like it's right next to the preacher curl machine.
Oh, sure.
and I do a set, water bottles in there. I don't like to just sit on the machine in between sets, like stand up,
Right.
turn around,
Get up and move a little bit. Yeah.
whatever, just get off my ass. I'm like, I don't know, a foot behind the machine, turn back around to go in for set number 2, and this old lady's just changing the weight and like getting ready to sit down. I'm like, oh, like, excuse me, like I'm in between sets here, and she's like, well, you weren't on it. And I'm like, and I'm thinking, you know, if you want to work it, like I'm not fine. If you want to work in a set, there's the other one was taken. There's 2 guys kind of alternating there. And I'm like, I did not expect that response.
Yeah.
I was on this in between sets. Like, well, you weren't on it. I'm like, I'm in between sets. Sue me. Like, and she just storms off. Like,
Oh,
lady.
I thought she was.
No, she just like, it's just like the work in if you want to. If you really need to use this machine right now, I don't care. But
Right.
like, just coming up, if she would have sat down and like swung around to sit there, like she would have probably touched me. Like I was that close to the machine. It wasn't like I was just
Like fucking off on
going to
your
get
phone.
water or
Yeah.
something, and yeah, my water bottle was gone or whatever. Yeah, I'm like, that was just outrageous, lady. Like, come on now. Like, not a big deal, but just gym etiquette, man. Like, if I even see a machine that's even looks like somebody's near it or close, like, you at least give them a
Right.
courtesy
It's not
point.
like she just walked out from behind a wall or just came into the gym and didn't see you on that thing. Like,
right there. And I always
and the real etiquette should be like, hey, you still using this?
That's what
And
I'm
you would be
saying.
Like, yep. We can rotate in and out if you want. Sure. But
anytime
no, has to make it contentious.
if I walk up to anything and there's people close to it, and even if it looks like they're not using
Yeah,
it, I still
common
point
sense.
at it and like, are you guys on this? Like, no, cool, I'm in. If you are, sure, I'll just wait or find something else. Don't care. But just coming in and change, like my water bottle's sitting in the little cup holder,
Yeah, come on.
and she just hit me with a, well, you weren't on it. It's like, I don't just sit on my ass, lady. Like, you got to go find another machine. I got to teach you a couple triceps exercises if you really need this one.
yeah.
Like, Jesus Christ, man. So, yeah, not a crazy story. And I know it's only been a couple days, but I don't think I had told you guys that. And I'm like, I was just kind of baffled. Like, I was going to be nice about it. And I'm like, I'm in between sets. Jesus Christ. Like, kick rocks, woman.
Dude, I don't think that goal counted.
Oh, good. That's great.
It's 0-0 still, and there's no way Trav was that far
Trav
ahead.
is so far ahead of us. Yeah.
Or we use offside.
No, I mean, I'm looking at the time on DraftKings too. I think he was just offsides.
there was probably an offsides call, so that's tough. We're probably losing that bet.
It's official now.
Yeah, we're dead in
Yeah.
the water now. So, but not much else. I mean, not much going on. A couple days in between pods. That's all I got for you, boys. I don't know if you got a gear to grind.
I've been pretty chill.
Been kind of holding on to one.
Clenching it.
Letting it steal.
Well, yeah, because like every time I had the airport dilemma, and then I think last week we got off on some tangents, and I was like, yeah, we'll hold off on mine. But
You did
back to my trip to Florida. I got a dinner cruise. It wasn't cheap. First of all, you pay for a window seat and you expect some privacy. You upgrade, I think it was like $50. You upgrade for a window seat. Come to find out, you board the boat. There is a table. I'm shitting you not. If you can see the video feed, it's like 2 inches. That far away is another table. I could pat the other guy sitting next to me on the back if I wanted to and have a full-blown party, like we're all having fun together, but that wasn't the goal. The goal was to have a little bit of privacy, like a little romantic night or whatnot, and did not happen. Get the wedge salad, which is the first course. When you guys think of a wedge salad, how big are you thinking that wedge salad's going to be? Mm-hmm.
The
Wedges are usually pretty big. Yeah, bigger one.
It's basically like
Yeah.
half the
Supposed to
whole
be.
thing.
Yeah, cut that and
Or
maybe
like a quarter, but like
Maybe-
a big quarter.
What you're thinking, cut that in at best a half. I'd say cut it in quarters, and that's what
So
you're getting at
you
your
just
plate.
You got a handful, huh?
A handful of leaves, basically, of lettuce.
That's
That-
they
Yeah.
they scammed you. They got you, Crit.
Oh yeah,
They
don't fall
got
for
you.
the tourist traps, boys.
That is a
Dinner
life
cruise,
lesson.
nope. But I think they changed owners from what it sounded like, so I think that's part of the problem. Is the owners before were like really good people, and like people would come back. I think the couple next to us were
Felt
repeat
the same way.
customers.
Oh,
They were repeat customers, like they had so much fun, and I think the wife was still okay with it, but the husband, I could tell he was just about as pissed as I was with how everything was. And then the main entree, Lindsay got the catch of the day. In Florida, you think catch of the day, that's the freshest goddamn thing you've had. No. Freezer burn city.
Oh God!
You could taste the freezer, dude. Yeah.
So they didn't.
You could literally taste that it had been sitting in the freezer. That's how bad it was.
It wasn't caught today.
no.
It was caught maybe last spring.
Yeah. God, that is so fucking frustrating.
And my beef might as well have been beef jerky, to be honest with you. Braised
Dude.
short rib. Yeah. But it just kept going downhill from there. But dessert was, I think it took us 30 minutes to get a spoon for our dessert.
How big's this boat?
It's not very big. It's like 2 floors, or I guess technically 3, because you can go up top
How
to
many
the
people
roof
are
and
eating
like
there?
walk. There's probably on the second floor there's probably like 25 people on the second floor.
And they were all that close together, or no?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
But there was like people like on our side where I was at, it was all couples, and then on the other side was like groups of people that were doing like an engagement party or
That's
rehearsal dinners or whatever.
You guys are
it
lucky you
was.
didn't get sick from that food, man. Like they probably.
Lindsay took like 2 bites, and then I took the third, and then we sent like.
I wonder because they don't have a kitchen on there. Maybe they do.
Yeah, it's catered, I'm sure, but
it's all catered. So when was that cooked, and how long were they holding it for?
Mm-hmm.
That makes me feel better about doing
a
sunset cruise on my honeymoon, because we just were drinking and they were playing music and just dancing and stuff.
And they were doing that too, but like it just, like when you pay the upgrade, you expect a little bit of like privacy. There was spots where there was privacy.
Right.
It's not you.
Like the people that, and just not us.
They filled you in.
And then we got charged, they charged commission on it, the whole thing. And the upgrade happened before I even got on the boat, which is a whole nother thing. I'm like, I get the commission aspect, but your waiter did not sell me the window seat.
No.
I bought that beforehand, and they charged it on top of it. It was just a whole ordeal, and it took them 10 minutes to like welcome us on the boat. We got there. Oh, I'm sorry, I forgot about you. Didn't even see you. Come in. And I'm like, I have a window seat, first of all. That's another thing. Like I upgraded for the seat. I should be, the moment I sit down, should be just catered to, this person upgraded. Let's make sure they're taken care of. No. And that wasn't the first time they forgot about us. So just, don't fall for the tourist traps like I did anywhere, really. Unless all your goal is just to booze, and then maybe the meal sucks, but it's food in your belly, I guess. But yeah, I'd say pay for a booze cruise rather than like a dinner cruise.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, especially like the way you put it, of trying to make it a romantic night, and then it turns into that shit. Now, granted, it'll be something you never forget, which is funny,
Yeah.
Laugh about it down the road.
It was the night before we got engaged.
Yeah. I mean, it's not the memory you thought, but a good one that you always have.
That's a good story.
Night, right? And now you want to do it again. So
Nor will I do it anywhere, probably.
Freezer burn
Unless
catch
it's a
of the
booze
day.
cruise, yeah.
Freezer burn catch of the day is tough. I don't know if Geese or Trav have a gear to grind. I know Geese said he didn't, but I have a second one. My gear to grind, it would be with Trav for telling me Rafinha scored and he was offsides.
I was just looking. It was just like
Yeah.
0-0.
He was
Wow.
offsides. Rafinha was offsides. He had fluffed his line.
I feel like that was such a long delay.
Dude, there'll be like another goal by the time they announce that one. That it takes that
That's
long.
crazy.
Yeah, not ideal, but no, yeah. romantic dinner cruise. Let's just booze cruise. That's what we did, and it was fun. It started raining, and
Someone just scored. Hold on.
Oh,
It's not 11. It's number 9.
That's probably Vini. I don't know what Vini.
No,
was
Vini's 7.
it was number 9.
So Rafinha has not scored, and we don't have goal or assist, so it doesn't really matter who scores at this point. We do need 3 goals, so we need them all.
We need number 11.
We need them all. We need 3 goals at least, so it doesn't really matter that he didn't get that one. So
Good point.
Oscars, no gear boys. What do we got for Oscars down there?
Since not much has happened, my Oscar would go to Sue Fedash, who is paying for my airfare for Christmas.
Mm.
Can't hate that.
No, free flight. No, nothing's free.
To Florida?
It's not free.
Oh,
Someone's paying for it.
free for me.
Yeah, correct.
That is her Christmas gift to us. So always a pleasure seeing that text come through. Hey,
And paying for flights sucks. It's never cheap.
it never, man. I don't like how they calculate all that stuff anyway.
No, flights suck. Everything about them sucks.
Yeah, there's my gear.
Except for
Airfare.
booze.
That is your Oscar, you mean?
Sue is my Oscar.
Gotcha.
Airfare grabs a honorary gear.
I guess my Oscar goes to the weather again for raining, so I don't have to go outside and water plants as much.
Hey, winner.
Appreciate that.
Mine goes to Mauricio Pochettino, the manager of the United States men's national team, for completely changing the way we play footy and looking like a real competitive ball club. A real deal. I know we already touched on it, but the fact that they went out and got somebody that knows a lot about the sport and can make our whatever golden era play the way that they should be is awesome. So, and a great head of hair. Shout out to him for his head of hair. I mean,
What did I
guy,
say? He looks like Russell Crowe and Leonardo DiCaprio.
Yeah, that head of
Win
hair.
a cup. A movie's going to be made. Starring Russell Crowe
Yeah.
immediately.
Yeah, if we want it all, for sure. We got a couple guys we could cast as Mr. Pochettino.
How long has he been head coach?
About a year. Came on in 25.
That's a big turnaround.
Yeah, he came on in 25, coached a couple games and some friendlies, and
Where was he before?
I don't remember. He's got a pretty good.
Well,
Pretty
I'd
good
say he was
career.
a Tottenham
back it up?
coach.
Yeah, he's got a pretty good career. It was a good hire for the people that know more about world soccer than I do. Pretty much, hey, was this a good hire? Great hire. Perfect. That's all I needed to hear.
Yeah.
And it's showing.
It's showing. Yeah.
It's showing. So yeah, I didn't have any intelligent questions to ask after that.
No.
Where did he come from? Like you guys asked, but I don't know.
Yeah, he coached at Chelsea, PSG, and Tottenham.
And if we do,
No, that's not.
we already look better. PSG just won the Champions League, so they're well known. They're all well known. But if we do well, he'll be gone. But hey, he's here. He's here for a good time, not a long time. So
Right.
making the boys look good. So yeah, Coach Mauricio Pochettino getting an Oscar for me this week.
Mine's going to go once again to my fiance because I had this shirt on, the American flags, in celebration of our win today. And she got me this hat and told me to open up the box on the desk and little Birdo's USA 250 4th of July hat
It's a good hat.
to complete the outfit.
That's good.
It was
That's a
like,
good hat.
I was like, it was just meant to be. Honestly, Brennan, if you're going to jump on the Phillies bandwagon, that hat, I was telling Trav before you guys joined, it's the Phillies and the Nationals that honestly beat
Hold
this
up.
hat out of the red.
I would imagine the Phillies is sick.
The navy blue kind of stinks, to be honest with you. There's like maybe the Braves.
I feel like the
Navy
Twins
blue
should
is
be able
alright.
to rock that. I mean, our colors are red, white, and blue.
I didn't see the Twins, but yeah, they're probably okay.
They also stink.
The Phillies hat is sick. I might have to cop that. I already got a Sixers hat, a couple Sixers shirts, so might as well get the. I mean, that design alone is filthy. So I will. I'll take a peek and probably snag that bad boy. But we've got a finale to get to. Dynamic Duo series finale is going to the 2013 comedy The Internship, starring the dynamic duo Owen Wilson and Vince Vaughn. One of my favorites, maybe number one for me all time in terms of acting dynamic duos, not Mario Luigi and character dynamic duos, but these two guys, everything they touch is gold for me. Excited to get into this one. I know a couple of you guys said you hadn't seen it. Trav, synopsis, and let's ride.
I love these guys. They gel so well together. It's almost like they're not even acting. But yeah, they're successful salesmen, selling watches, selling stuff for what's his name?
Is it John Goodman?
John Goodman. Yep, plays a small role but funny character.
Yeah.
He ends up shutting down their little system. They can't sell watches anymore. They got to figure out what's going on. What are they going to do? So, as the old farts that they were in 2013, start doing some Googling, and you know what? We're going to go be some interns. Let's figure it out. Let's go see if we can do it. Everything that lines up with that and entails is basically the gist of the movie, but every turn they make, every game they play is just hilarious. Vince Vaughn and Owen Wilson. So I think it's good casting. A lot of people that I recognize now from new movies that were in this movie, and some fun characters. But yeah, whoever wants to take it away, Geese, if you got any quick thoughts?
I don't think I've seen this. I think this is the first time I've seen this.
Yeah.
And I don't know why, other than if it came out in 2013, I just never saw it, and then no one else ever brought it up. Classic Owen Wilson, Vince Vaughn. Like, typecast them together all the time. I don't care. I'm watching it. Good feel-good movie. Hallmark, again, Vince Vaughn, Owen Wilson. I mean, it's stereotypical. They're down, they work their way up, they're slightly down, and then they come back, that type of that flow. I actually like that they did this in 2013, where it's like old guys coming in for a young person's job, and the young people are like, yo, dude, this is what we're up against, and now apply it today and it's even worse.
Yeah.
Like, it's super relevant. Just because it is dealing with tech, and 2013, I don't really think that was a turning point. So to apply this to today's world is kind of funny.
I don't even think it would work today. With AI and stuff like it.
No, these guys would be. I was literally thinking in my head, these guys would be laughed out of an interview room.
Yeah,
I was going to say, there's no way they'd get accepted into the program.
Right?
No, absolutely not. So overall, really enjoyed it. The one thing that took me by surprise is that there's like 3 or 4 of these dudes that are in the show Silicon Valley playing tech dudes. Levy is his name, right? Lyle. His last name's Spaghetti. His nickname's Big Head. And pretty much he fails upward the entire show. Doesn't do anything. They think he's the genius. He just like has a big gulp in his hand constantly. So to see him in this, and that's like the only time I've seen that guy, is that show. And then to get introduced to him in this film, and he's at Google. Like, it's just hilarious to get that.
Yeah, the amount, like you said, Trev, Dylan O'Brien being in the movie.
Mm-hmm.
Rose Byrne, I believe, is Dana. What's her name in this movie? Yeah, Dana.
Yep.
Is the Insidious woman. Like, she's in a lot of the those scary movies too. And I couldn't put my finger on it until I looked up the cast afterwards. And this is, I think, the only second time I've watched it, and it does have it's comedy. It has its moments where you are you do get a laugh out loud, but it also has a good story, and it's like very well told. And what they're good at and what the kids are good at is it meshed well for how they were able to put the challenges on. I thought,
Right.
like, they don't know shit about coding and whatnot, and they get told to go find Professor Xavier at Stanford and that just over their head about the X-Men and get punched in the nuts from the guy. It's like, how insulting would that be as a guy in a wheelchair, tall guy in a wheelchair? It's random guys like Professor Xavier. Good one, guys.
And they double down.
They just keep.
And I thought they were gonna figure it out. I felt like it was just gonna be like success immediately, and then
like dumb
just
into
get
it.
Yeah, just get squirrel tapped.
Yeah, I mean, just a total insult to that guy. But it just the dynamic that they had work and how they ended up meshing. I thought that they told the story really well. I think Vince Vaughn was a screenplay writer and he wrote the movie, like the story. Which I didn't know.
Makes sense.
I haven't really looked into much of his stuff, but it would make me think he probably does a lot of that now that I think about it.
Mm-hmm.
Because he's the guy we've talked about plenty of times. And I think when they're together, it works even better. But Vince Vaughn's just one of those guys that when he's on in a movie, it's like he just is not acting. That's just who I think he is.
Right.
Where, Owen Wilson, I think, does the same thing. But to know that when I saw that he wrote this and did the screenplay and whatnot, like, I would like to go back into some of his other movies, especially in the comedy realm, and see how much he's been involved. Because I would think, just based on how well he fits into these, he's probably a pretty big part of it. I really didn't know he did that stuff. But it just, I mean, these guys are all time. The chemistry is there. They've got, their Will Ferrell's back in the movie. And his small role and just how he talks and just vulgar, and that's just who he is too. But the fact that they've got him in there for a little bit, but just a lot of big names, and like you said, some of the people that what they've done since this movie, it's fun to go back because they're obviously a lot younger, and you click on their name and you can go look at movies and shows. So yeah, very well done. And I like the thought of the watch company folding and him Googling jobs for salesmen or people that don't know shit or stupid guys. And you're just staring at Google and just sitting there thinking, and he just clicks. Like, I want to work there. Let's go work at Google. Like, it's a big company. Let's shoot our shot and go. But originally, Nick's not on board, and that's where we got Will Ferrell. He ends up working for his brother-in-law, I think, and at a mattress shop.
Sister's boyfriend.
So they're not married. So, yeah.
No,
and Will Ferrell just trying to lay on it, talking about the hot chick in the bed and get your legs spread out a little bit for the pelvic airflow here. Just total sexual harassment going on in the mattress shop.
Too.
The what? Yeah. Oh, the old lady. Janie just gets pissed. But yeah, Will Ferrell's character is awesome.
That's goal number 2 for number 9.
Can I help you?
Oh, hey, that's fine. Goal number 2 is good. We need one more, but ideally Rafinha. Can I help you? Yeah, knock, knock, Mr. Pee-Pee.
He's the cameos from Will Ferrell and Wedding Crashers and this. Just gold.
Man. And he's in fucking Starsky and Hutch. Like, he's got, like, he's so funny. But his characters are always that. I mean, like, these guys they have their mold, and that's why I think
they're all Will Ferrell, right? It's like,
yeah. Well, I just think Vince Vaughn is so unique in terms of that. His niche is just himself. Like, there's no, and Will Ferrell's probably, maybe he is as vulgar in person. Maybe he's not. But Vince Vaughn just acts like he's not on camera, and that's what makes me like him so much.
Same with Owen Wilson too, kind of.
Yeah, I think so too, and I think you see him a lot with Vince Vaughn, which I think it makes sense,
right?
When he's not, like, I watch Stick, but he does a good job in that too. But he's not like an overly acting, some crazy role. His voice is solid for it. But like, Vince Vaughn is just a guy like backyard football at Thanksgiving,
right?
That type of guy. He's playing
that uncle. That uncle.
Yeah. Oh yeah, the uncle you want.
Man, Owen Wilson's 57. Vince Vaughn is 56.
56, wow. Okay.
Those guys are getting old, man. No.
Their interview for the internship, and then just the back and forth of your nickel caught in a blender.
Yeah.
What else is in the blender? Nothing. You guys are just in there.
Is it going forever, or
They're like-
yelling when it started. Hey!
Yeah. Hey, get close. There's the guys. We can see you. We can hear you.
The-
That was
the
another
kids-
cameo from.
kids coming in too.
The kid's
We're
like,
also
"Hey,
thirsty."
we're thirsty too."
And then like, you guys only have 15 minutes on that thing. Just go get yourself a soda. But that was another cameo from Ryan from The Office.
Yep. He's a writer too. Like he wrote a lot of, I think, Office episodes and a couple other shows. I'm sure he had some influence on some of those scenes. And
Yeah, especially when you're only in it for that short period of time. Like
Right.
when you're involved in the movie and you have acted, like they try to get those people
Mhm.
incorporated to it. But yeah, you're talking to two salesmen. Like, let's just say it's running forever. It's like, we've sold blenders. The best one in the market's going about 11, 12 hours, and it's going to turn off. So that thing's not gonna. It's not running forever.
We're getting out of there soon.
And they're like, let's be realistic here. And like, we're nickel-sized humans. And then they're like, we get out of it. Now you got two nickel-sized humans running around, and God only knows what the possibilities could be from that. But I thought it was cool that they tied it back into the fact that they, like, getting back into seriousness of we are two guys that are stuck at the bottom of a blender working to get out and taking a chance on them. I thought that the interview portion was pretty well. Not necessarily, my favorite scene in the movie, but I thought, again, from start to finish, I don't have any gripes really with this one. I know Geese is our gripe guy, but I don't think there's really anything that stands out as outrageous or unrealistic.
Well, them learning code for like, I guess they didn't really. So
I don't think they learned code.
no, I mean, it was pretty realistic. Like, I feel like the way they frame this whole internship camp was like coding and like engineering, you know what I mean? Like, that was what that whole interview was set up. But they only had one challenge where that was applicable, and that was
They had two. The
What was the
coding
other one?
challenge.
that
So
was
technically
one.
you got the bug, but then technically you got the app.
Right,
It's
okay, but
gonna
they
have a little bit
didn't
of
show
code to
that,
it.
so the
Yeah,
other
yeah.
guys. Yeah, that's
And then one of the like transition scenes was them coding on like the whiteboard
The
that they
Sharpie.
got first. No, not the brainstorming.
Oh yeah.
Later in the movie, when they're like starting to rise the leaderboard, they're coding and they won that challenge too. So I mean, there was more to it, but
Hate to
Right.
break it to you, Brendan. Breaking news. Number 11 just got subbed out. He's hurting.
he got hurt.
Yeah.
Oh God! So we lost.
Yeah. Hate to break it to you.
Was that an
that's
early
on
exit?
Trav.
I don't know if I don't know what the early exit rules
Before,
if they got that
before the
going.
40th minute.
I don't know if they have early exit stuff on.
It's got to be before the water hydration break.
No,
Oh.
it's after that.
Great, we love that. Oh,
I don't know.
we're
I'm
on-
just assuming.
We're on to Turkey.
I also don't know if I
Paraguay.
should trust Trav with this information.
I just watched him walk off the field with the board with number 11 in red. That means he's out.
He's out. He cannot come back.
I don't know
can't-
much about soccer.
you
but
can't
red
come
11
back?
means
He
no
cannot
good.
come back. That's tough. That's a tough
stupid.
beat, especially the offsides goal.
Holy shit!
We're told.
Soccer podcast. He can't come back.
Yeah. No, he cannot come back.
Why?
You're subbed out. You're out. Soccer. No coming back. You have 5 subs.
You only get 5 subs.
Once you're out, you're out.
That's crazy.
You learn something every day, huh?
I feel like I knew that, but they got a guy hurt now, so.
Rafinha off the pitch. Not good for the boys. It's fine. We're on to Turkey, like I said. The challenges are probably the best part. I mean, the interview's great, and then the first day before the teams, when they're in the room with the red sign and the green sign,
Yeah.
grabbing a beer with your manager, and everybody's like red, and they both hold up green.
I thought it was going to be green. I
Yeah.
thought he was testing them. Like, guys, you can have a personality here. Like, you don't have to just be employed. I thought that's the way it was going. So, I'm holding up green. I'm like, yeah, good choice. No. I was like, oh, okay, we're going that route. I got you. Okay.
He's like, yeah, we can grab a cold one. He's like, I'm not grabbing a cold one. He's like, you get high?
I'm not saying I do, just some people do.
Yeah.
Just asking.
Oh, dude, that scene rocks too. Like they didn't miss. Like there's none of the scene, like the whole flow of the movie. There's not a scene that's not funny.
No, it's good. It's
just,
like
it gets serious, but like it's still a good scene. And you just flow through it. The first one, obviously, being the bug challenge that we talked about, and the young kids are just like, "You guys are idiots. You're not helping."
California, yes.
Yeah.
I think it has something to
Just
Wedding Crashers gets more serious than this movie, in a way.
Yeah. And the other thing I forgot about this, and I think I said on the end of last pod was, or maybe it was a prior one with the internship being on the wheel, was typically, and I guess this is not true, but like Owen Wilson seems to be the one that always gets down or leaves or gets down and dumps, and Vince Vaughn comes back and grabs him. And I forgot in this one, Billy, Vince Vaughn's character was the guy ended up leaving.
Wedding Crashers. Vince Vaughn was down in the dumps.
So it is.
If you remember if you remember the kitchen scene where they had the whole smorgasbord of breakfast, and Vince was getting hounded by one of the daughters, he's like, I gotta go, I gotta get out of here. And then Owen Wilson's character is like, one more night, big guy, one more night. And he's just like, let me eat my breakfast in peace. And then he's like, I love you, buddy. And then Vince Vaughn's got a mouthful of French toast or whatever it was. Oh, you too.
Yeah. Well, Owen Wilson's always the one that's involved in like the serious love story going on. But there was no that all worked out. I thought for some reason in my head, I thought that was the reason that they ended up separating, but it was ultimately the tech support challenge. Geese, I don't know what you're saying. You're muted.
No, I was going to say that like that is Vince Vaughn's character. Guy down on his luck, comes up a little bit, goes back down, and find his way back. And the best comparison to that is Dodgeball.
Yeah, I was just thinking about Dodgeball too.
Fred Claus. You guys ever watch Fred Claus?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
That's his character, man. He has that role nailed to a T.
Four Christmases is the same way his brothers beat the shit out of him in front of, I think it's Reese Witherspoon in that one. But yeah, dude, he rocks. He fucking rocks. I don't know. There's not much else to say. But the bugging challenge, I know we touched on, but they're bouncing ideas that mean absolutely nothing. Send them off to Stanford to talk to Professor Xavier. But then we turn the tide in Quidditch. Ooh. And they're getting their teeth kicked in. And Graham, by the way, we didn't talk about Graham yet. I don't know if we've had a resident jackass or scumbag in a while, but that guy.
Oh, dude, he is a fucking douche.
Played it really well.
Yeah.
Played it really well, and the fat guy on his team was just getting hounded by this guy the whole time. Picking people. This kid's smart, but he's fat. You're on my team. Because of your looks. You're coming with me. Just degrading. These people are just listening to him like he runs the show.
Yeah.
But they square up naturally with Graham's team. Yeah, I mean, when you come into a massive group of people and picking teams, and you've got people like that, and you don't know anybody, and you're not.
I had an interview that was honestly kind of like this. We had not an app, but it was similar. I was like, this shit sucks, because I was just basically you better pick the right team, otherwise you're not getting a call back. I was like so pissed about it. I was like, I don't know.
I would have not done it. See ya.
Yeah.
Picking a team, yeah. But yeah, the people I guess that you're not necessarily, if you're not looking or you're just kind of searching around and somebody's like, hey, like, sure, fuck it, I'm in. Yeah. Like there's certain people that would be able to do that or take the lead like that. Mm-hmm. Now, granted, they also might be the people you don't want to be on the team with.
There's also people like Graham that are like, I want you. Like they're just
following,
bulldozing the whole fucking thing.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that's the best way to get the team you want, but you never know if that's the team that wins.
That's a Vinny.
So just, I feel like I would be in the camp that just sat around like someone will need me at some point. So, because if you don't know anybody, then shit, just go with anybody.
Trav, we were talking about I want to go back a second because I think Trav had walked away. We're talking about the red-green scene. Oh, yeah. And the one that you thought having a beer with your manager, you put up green for. So same thing with taking food home. How is taking food home from the office not allowed?
Yeah, I don't know. Especially if everything's free. Like,
Perishables, pudding,
Yeah.
sushi, pizza.
I won't
We
take a
just-
frozen. I won't take a frozen pizza because
Can't get home in time.
Yeah.
But I don't know why why would that be frowned upon? I wonder if those are real Google rules or not, because that would be.
Well,
If
and
you get a
Owen
coffee,
Wilson's
can I not walk
character-
out the door?
Owen Wilson's character had a great question. Like, dating your coworker. Like, maybe it's not a fellow intern, but I'm old enough.
Yeah. What if it's like a high
pretty
level
sexy, too.
executive?
Yeah.
So what if it's like an executive level and they're very sexy?
Yeah.
Like I think that plays out. Not my direct man.
That guy played a pretty good character too. The intern
Chetty.
leader. Yeah, Chetty.
Chetty, yeah,
Chetty.
he was good. He was good. But no, Quidditch was awesome. They're getting just absolutely bulldozed, and then we have the team huddle, and they come out and just start dominating. I thought it was funny when they start just running people over. And it reminded me of when Graham was like, time to fake an injury, and he just punches the fat kid in the nuts or hits him with a stick. And the ref's not looking. Remind me of like WWE when they
Oh yeah.
guys down, ref, the steel chair comes out or the ladder comes out, just get bopped in the head, or somebody comes in from side of the ring.
I mean, dude, Eric Andre being in this film is also like where the fuck did you come from?
I was waiting for him
dude?
to be even more like raunchy and
Yeah.
over the top.
He was just kind of like a kiss ass type of, or like
Yeah.
anytime you had the mic, Chetty just come take it from him when he's
Yeah.
talking too long.
All right.
But Quidditch was good. Another thing I liked about Lyle was, and I don't think
Dude, playing Quidditch would be so hard. Never playing it and just getting it like told to you.
Well, then they
Like,
finally got it down.
basically soccer with sticks.
Yeah, that would
They
be
had it
fun.
down.
No, they
And then
needed a
Snitch
motivational
came
speech.
out.
The snitch was funny. Just some fucking guy in a gold.
What the fuck is this guy trying to put balls through hoops over here? Oh,
That's the golden snitch. But they ended up losing that. But that's really the turning point. Now, another thing I liked about Lyle when he got his team of outcasts was when he's talking in third person. He just like, I'm gonna slap you in the face if you keep talking like that. He's like, I'm WYSIWYG. What you see is what you get. That was all time. Haven't heard that, but I loved it. WYSIWYG. Wrote it down as an acronym. Don't know if I'll ever pull it out, but it's for a small crowd of people that have seen this movie. I'd say that would get it, and probably still wouldn't get it even if you have seen it once.
Right.
WYSIWYG. What you see is what you get. He kind of Lyle's character underrated in this movie. I thought he was good.
Yeah. Dude, he's underrated in Silicon Valley too. Like, he's awesome.
The scene where they're developing the app, and
Do you want to develop an app?
he's basically just listing off Instagram, and he just won't stop. On the line,
On the line.
That was pissing me off.
Lyle
Man.
just-
I
Lyle-
was getting triggered by it.
They just kept cutting the lines like
online.
On the line.
online. Yeah, that's Instagram. Like, no. My idea is
No.
different. Like
Yeah.
instantaneously,
Yeah, mine's original.
it's instantaneously out there.
It did kind of lead up to like, dude, read the book, read whatever, do your
Yeah.
training.
Yeah, like
Next challenge, I think. Yeah,
get a clue. But the night out, when you get to see everybody just kind of come out of their shell. Dylan, not as much. Dylan O'Brien's character, not as much.
Yeah.
He got involved in the brawl.
Stewart.
He got involved in the brawl, but Lyle getting a chance to see the dance coach as a
Oh yeah.
exotic dancer at the
Hey,
at the dance
buddy, if
club.
you move your gaze 6 inches up. Oh, there we go.
Oh, when he's on his phone and the
Yeah.
set a can.
They go
in front of him.
into the bathroom. He's drying off his crotch.
I can't imagine how much
Yeah,
money they
yo-yo.
spent there, dude.
Yo
For two guys,
like-
one's in foreclosure and bankruptcy, and they both don't have jobs, and who's spending that kind of money at that place? Like, who footed
Put it
that?
on Lyle.
Lyle.
Lyle
Yeah,
had to
Lyle's
say that.
foot.
Yeah, dude, that's company card.
Lyle's got to be footing that one. But Lyle seeing the dancer, and then Yo-Yo, another underrated character in this movie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Air drying, getting like 3 lap dances and just going back to the bathroom, and
Owen
Owen Wilson's
Wilson's
like,
character.
You're
I'm surprised by
recovering
that. Yeah, your reboot level.
the reboot level is through the roof.
Maybe an extra pair of underwear.
Oh yeah, it happens to all of us, And the second time they go back in there, and the third time, man, your reboot time is through the roof, man. Guy, right? And it's just one shot of tequila, and just the night is on for Yo-Yo.
Oh, yeah.
That's what you needed.
The girl, same way. Like she was out of her shell, and I thought it was funny when she's talking about like things
Never
at
done
home,
anything.
gets to hentai, and they're like, I think honestly, reality's probably gonna be a little bit of a letdown for you.
But
Like,
they definitely played like not father figure, but like
Uncle, kind of uncle-ish.
yeah, uncle vibes for everybody, and like just outside of their main focus and everything, like to build that relationship with those other characters. I feel it just only fuels the movie because you don't hate anybody outside of
Graham.
Graham,
yeah Graham, like that dickhead, but no
Did
one
you
else
guys-
was like acting bad or anything like that.
2 questions. Did you think they were going to get in a brawl there? Did you think that was going to happen, or did you just think they were going to go their separate ways?
I thought there was going to be a brawl. I mean,
Strobe lights coming on, and we're fucking throwing hands.
yo.
Oh yeah.
Kind of
They're all-
interesting that they'd write it into this movie, but like it worked.
And the follow up to that would be: Did you think there were going to be repercussions to the fact that they did that?
Not that. I thought there would be repercussions to Graham finding out about Billy's past and everything, because like they lied on their applications. Like I thought that it was going to go that type of route for a split second, and then nothing ever really came of that. He was just talking trash.
Right. Rewatching it, I thought that the bar scene and the brawl and being off campus and stuff, that was what the twist was of you guys did so well, but you're automatically disqualified. I couldn't remember exactly what happened, and it wasn't. I'm like, oh, so I forgot what happens next. But yeah, the application process too, we didn't talk about is, Billy sets it up and he's got Nick as a
Why did
major
you pick
physics. It's like, what do you guys like?
I'm
Sales?
Yeah.
Sales.
I'm a talker.
Physics. They're not going to ask you any physics questions. I think they did, and then he changed it back,
to the blender. You went right back to the blender.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Very well done. Salesman. I mean, they played the role and the way they spoke in this movie to a T of good salesmen.
Yeah,
Like-
especially in the pizza scene.
Oh yeah. But the interview, they did the same thing, and like anytime they were having some kind of conversation that had nothing to do with tech, they did a good job. But yeah, the app does end up getting developed, and honestly, what an app it would be if you're just hammered or whatever, and you're trying to call somebody or send a Snapchat or make a post or text someone, and your phone, I don't know how it would work till your phone would know that we got to set up some kind of 2FA here, and it's like, honestly, your code itself, now with Face ID, it kind of ruins it. But the idea of that and how many people could probably be like, damn, that would help me out at some point. The thought, it would be incredible. I don't think it's applicable
Little
to
breathalyzer on your
Well-
phone.
Yeah, I mean, the idea is good, but if you're drunk enough, you're either not going to know the login, or you're not going to give a shit log past whatever security you have anyway. Unless it was like facial recognition, you're like,
Well, the thought was what, like, it was
It's
like trivia.
3FA.
It was like a trivia question, like a tough, like, not like trivia question. Now, you could still get it right, but when they asked
just
Lyle,
Google it. What is this fucking?
what do you say, what's 17 squared? And Lyle just nailed
With
it.
what phone?
Yeah,
He's like, what's the
Unlocked
square
it.
root of 17? And then
it's
he
like
got,
243. He's
yeah,
like versus square root, like 4.2.
yeah. He's like, it's got to be a little more
Like
challenging.
2.2
than
or
that.
something.
Like Vince Vaughn Aston is like, damn, he's good. Just hammered. But the idea of that app, like, was a good idea. And I think they ended up winning that challenge with the amount of they had 10x the downloads on that than everybody else. Now, I wish they would have given like some kind of presentation, just because I would have been curious what these fake make believe apps would have been that they came up with. But that one, I thought that idea, like the fact that they have that night out and it spawns the idea of, because he was like, I'm going to text her.
They
and
would
send
have
her a picture
never
of
had
myself
enough
when I was
time to
7
like,
years old.
make the app and have downloads though.
Yeah, they did decent. If there was any gripe, it's like the timelines were pretty quick.
Right.
especially traveling and getting back. Like I don't know where Billy ended up going towards the back end, and Nick getting them back to where they were, but the timelines
Was it
were.
in Mexico? Like
He
in
was
California? So like
He's in Mexico.
It wasn't close,
no.
but they got back pretty quick. Now we don't know. I'm glad they didn't really say much about it, but because it flowed well. But that was the only thing I was like, they're traveling pretty fast. And the app got developed in 10,000 download like overnight. I don't know, but well, what did Yo-Yo say? He's like, I could code that right now. I could make that app right now.
Bus trip home done.
Yeah. So, but the idea was cool. Nick and Dana hit it off. I'm telling you, that was what I thought. That is what I thought would cause Nick's character to be the one that I did not remember this, which I enjoyed that it was things that I didn't expect to happen. But I feel like the love story is always the thing that kind of brings the movie
Derails
down.
it. Yep.
Geese loves that when love stories the big ordeal, and it really wasn't at all. And anytime he shot a shot, it wasn't that egregious either. Like pretty.
No, it was tastefully done.
Like the regret, and the Nap Pod guy was not happy about them talking around the Nap Pods.
Yeah, I'd be
Oh,
pissed
done.
too.
Nap Pod.
Thank God. Well, actually, one
Wait.
more thing.
Oh.
Yeah. Google's campus is sick too. I mean that
With the
place.
Starbies and everything's just on the
Makes you
house.
wonder if they just work everybody forever. Like nap
You
pods.
just never leave.
You just never
Sell
leave.
your soul to the devil, which
But
is
you can't take
yeah.
the food home, so
Yeah.
you don't need to leave. He's like coffee on the house. Like I'll do 2 of those and a couple bananas. I'll take
Twist
3
my
of those.
arm.
Yeah,
Take
Give me a bagel.
Take 3 bagels or 5 or make it 7.
Make it 7. Yeah, I do this. I mean, I don't know if I do it in one sitting, but the fact that how many times that I would end up at that counter or somewhere else in there all day. Like I'd never leave. I could see how people would never leave or overwork themselves because you don't have to.
Right.
Places to sleep, places to go. I mean, food, like the whole works. And you
Yeah.
Damn.
can't take it home.
The self-driving car when they first get there too. Oh, hey,
What's
what
that?
up?
Let's ask this guy.
I
Yeah,
think
that's
there's a
funny.
line after that was funny.
Yeah, that was good too. The headphones guy was probably the biggest plot twist for you guys, huh?
Josh Gad?
Did you guys see that one coming at all, or
No.
just thought he was an intern, or what were your
I didn't
thoughts
think
on
he was an intern. I thought he worked there. I didn't know he was as important as he was.
it? And when he helps
Yeah.
Billy in the studying,
Yeah, that's basically it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
and then you thought that was probably going to be the end.
Yeah,
of
I
his-
just thought it was he was cool with him at the table. Like, he probably didn't hear him if he does have music on, but he saw him.
right.
And then he's like, oh, dude, nothing's on these. I can hear everything.
Doesn't like talking to me.
Yeah, he just doesn't like talking to people.
I get it. Yeah, there's nothing playing. And yeah, dude. And again, that the tech support challenge when you go back into like how everybody else is doing it and how those 2 guys are talking on the phone,
Oh.
and he's like, "I'm trying to get you out there grinding on some girl you don't know," and
Yeah,
like
doing
in Miami, he's like,
salsa.
"We got to get this figured out before your wife gets home." You know,
Yeah.
I
Those
answer
things-
phones sometimes, but yeah, like when he was like, you forgot your password or something, and it's like, good thing Uncle Billy's got the key under the mat. I love that fucking line.
Yeah, dude.
You got to use that.
You're locked
trick.
out.
You gotta-
We're locked out, but Billy's got the key under the mat. That shit was all time. You can't say enough about it. I'll glaze him all day. Like his freaking lines and his voice and the way it flows, dude. It's just everything clicks for Vince Vaughn.
Yeah.
Just easy. It's easy.
And how just defeated would you be when you put in all that work that he finally did for the team?
I'd
he
cry.
and he didn't log in.
I'd cry.
And they were finally at a point.
Did you listen to what I said? I listened to most of what you said. That was pregame.
I also liked it was as if you were never here. He's like, I'm sitting right here. You saw me. I'm right here. Don't care. Simple instruction, didn't follow it. Your team score will be 0.
Very boomer thing to do.
Oh yeah. I mean, but in
Yeah.
reality, like, I mean, you did your job. if your boss was not around, it would look
wouldn't
like you
matter.
sat on your hands the whole day. No, I'm just saying, like, in general. Now, granted, I'm assuming a boss would be like, okay, we'll fix
He
this.
should
Now,
be on the phone by now. Hey, you got to start logging your stuff. It
Yeah.
would have been not let you fail for the whole thing. And I knew you should have put that on.
That would be crushing too, because their team finally came together. And
Yep.
how fitting.
Well written. Well written.
How
Well,
pissed would you be if you're the teammate?
Oh yeah, and you can't show it, but you're just like, dude, how dumb can you be? But you can't. Like, obviously, he's beating himself up about it. But how fitting for you guys was it when he left? The last challenge was sales. Like, did you guys see that one coming at all?
No,
I forgot.
I didn't think it was going to be sales.
I like when they hopped on the bikes and it's just a funny little scene of the
Slams his
childhood
badge in the basket.
Yeah, the childhoodness of cruising around on a little Google shaped.
I'm leaving, and he gets on a bicycle.
Yeah.
Can't even drive off in a car.
Yeah.
Taking my ball and I'm going home.
Yeah.
And he goes to work for another cameo, Mr. Rob Riggle, who is also extremely funny.
Yeah.
And he played Rob Riggle to a T in most of his roles. Just some
just
scumbag
dickhead
sales manager, sales lead down in a retirement home ripping scooters. They die and 25 miles on this thing. Just get it back out there. And he's talking
the more
about
mean you are, the more they want you.
Trying to set up a threesome.
Foursome.
A foursome with the elderly. And he's like, Ellen! She can't hear. Rob Riggle's, I think, talent for me when I've seen him in movies is his ability to go from 1,000 to like
0.
level.
Yeah.
So
The
easily.
Step Brothers, Rob Riggle.
In the face.
Yeah.
In the face.
Yeah.
He's
I just
in
wanna rearrange your face.
that's in The Hangover when he does the in the face.
Oh,
that's when he shoots when the kid shoots Alan in the face with the
Yeah.
taser.
Yeah.
And they're just laughing about it. And then in
Step Brothers one is I just want to rearrange your face.
He's like,
I can't. I hate it.
Is there something I can do?
Yeah.
No. Just
No.
your face. But yeah, he rocks. But his ability to go up and
21
back.
Jump Street, like put that away.
He's also he had I don't think he still does it, but he had maybe a couple seasons on the NFL of doing the picks that Frank Caliendo used to do.
Yeah.
And he was awesome on those too.
Yeah, he's good.
He's underrated. He doesn't do a ton.
True
He's usually
American.
a cameo.
True American,
Robbie Ray.
He was in the Marines.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
He's had a serious role, I think, in an Army movie. I'm pretty positive. I don't think I'm making that up. I can't remember what I'm thinking of, but I think he's played in an Army movie where he wasn't. I don't think he was like a jokester. Maybe he was, and maybe this is all fake news, but I think for some reason I foresee him.
12 strong. Sound familiar?
Yeah.
Is that newer?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think that was
Yeah,
like a serious
2018.
role.
Okay.
So like he's had that too, and that shows. He could probably check into that character
I
pretty
thought
quick.
newer is 8 years ago.
He's in Rick and Morty on the new season.
That would
Okay.
make sense. I could see him doing that. His voice fits.
Yeah.
He is Juggernaut on the Lego Marvel's Avengers TV show.
Hmm.
Dude, yeah, his TV career is massive.
Yeah, I've seen this movie. The Hemsworth brothers, I feel like, get a lot of these type of roles.
Yeah.
They fit that mold. But yeah, he's done.
Yeah, Taylor Sheridan. Mm-hmm.
He's got some money.
Oh, holy moly, that's what he was doing.
Yeah,
The mini
you can
golf.
say that.
Steph Curry's mini golf show.
Oh, yeah.
Holy moly, he was funny on that too. He's just funny. He's a funny guy.
Yeah.
He's not somebody you think about a lot, but when you see him, he's very, very funny.
Commands the room for sure.
Nick, so yeah, I was wrong about this. Owen Wilson saves Vince Vaughn this time and brings him back. And they get to the pizza shop and listen to those kids struggle through the sales pitch, and then Yo-Yo's eyebrows just
So
go.
realistic.
That's that. I was
Oh.
just gonna say, dude, that is textbook.
Yeah.
Oh, my first, yeah, when I did my even recruiting when I was coaching, like the first time that you're really like going to a high school and sitting down with kid, like I'm an adult, I'm a graduate, I'm a coach, and I'm sitting down with high school seniors, and you're like a little bit nervous even to talk about the school or try to remember some of the shit that you're supposed to say. And when I started traveling doing sales, the first bar you walk into, and you're like, I don't know what to say, and it starts to become natural. These guys are obviously been doing it forever, but Yo-Yo's eyebrow being gone got to laugh out loud. That got a laugh from me, and he just reaches for the other one.
Yeah,
and that got a chuckle out of me. But them coming back
Sharpie on it, dude.
yeah, but them coming back and sitting down and pitching the expansion, and like we're trying to get your neighborhood. We're not asking you to change the neighborhood. We're just trying to get you more reach. And why is Domino's getting all the dough and Sal's got the sauce?
Yeah.
Like that whole pitch. And again, it's scripted. It's a movie, but like the way that they acted out and like it just flowed. The sales dialogue in this was perfect.
Yeah, the least realistic thing is that bar owner would have told him to get the fuck out.
But
I
I
already
think
said no twice.
I think what the piece to that made sense and how they made it work was the son was on the sales side. Like he was on their team. The kids just couldn't pitch the idea to sell the dad.
Right.
When they came in, the kid's like, "Fucking thank you, man! Like, Dad, you're an idiot.
Yeah, Jesus.
Let's do this."
But what they don't show us is that new franchise failed, spent all that guy's money. He had to close his original restaurant to cover the bankruptcy because he overextended.
It's like every bar rescue episode ever.
Yeah.
The people don't change in 48 hours, John. 24 hours, whatever it is. You gave them all this stuff, and then they got to pay on it, and the people still hate their jobs. And they forget about you in a week, and that place just gets run back down.
Like, and that bar owner had enough money to go buy property and build fucking a restaurant there.
They're just I like that they got the younger kids involved in that too, and they're using the tech in the background. Like, I found eight open buildings and those, and here's the people that have commented, and they'd be here more often. There's a place closer. Did that pretty well too. How quickly they got
to get all the stats and have it all available. Yeah.
Feeding off of the energy. It's like, oh, they've got this. Like, we just can sit back.
Yeah, right now, like if you did that movie with today's tech, they just ask ChatGPT and have it
create a PowerPoint.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Sell Google to these guys. Thanks.
Yeah.
Yeah, and they were selling Google ads, right? Google advertisement was essentially what they were trying to get them on board for to use.
Yeah.
And the biggest sale was going to win. But they do get the sale. And the final announcement that Chetty's coming out is that one team has not arrived and that Graham's team was going to win.
I knew something was going to happen, like, just because of the plot. Like, okay, like.
You got to think, do you think, well, I guess, here's a question. Do you think Lyle took the screen over? Or do you think that Yo-Yo or Dylan O'Brien's character just hacked into it and popped it up there?
It was probably Lyle, if I had to guess.
I was thinking Lyle would probably have the easiest
because if everyone has access to the calendars and everything, you probably would have been able to access that and it would have had the video link or it's in a SharePoint somewhere. Like, yeah, it was definitely Lyle, if I had to guess.
Yeah, just getting it up there. And I can't remember the song. What was the song? That thing was rocking.
It was like disco or something.
What an entrance, too.
Damn, that's going to piss me off.
I know. I cannot remember, and I didn't write it down. And the soundtrack through and through in this movie.
What a feeling.
What a feeling. That was it, yeah. And they just come in slinging pie everywhere. And Neha gives Graham the bird after throwing a piece of pie out and just fucking middle finger right in his face. Just electric. But they come in, and Graham gets all fired up. They slap that thing down, and yeah, he's using the pizza for the Hulk Hogan.
He's slinging it like in an arena.
He started throwing the pieces. I was like, oh, no.
And it's like the accuracy of, and I guess a stereotype, I guess is the best way to put it, but when he hucks it up to the top shelf balcony and just smokes that guy in the face. Can't catch it. It's like you're thinking of like tech guys and they don't see it coming. But I think the what I like the most about this, not the most, but one thing that's that the pizza, the fact that when he's doing the Hulk Hogan, it's like flopping down. It's like that probably was real pizza.
Oh yeah.
Like if it was like stiff as a board, it's like, oh, this
Yeah.
is fake shit. They're throwing actual slices of pizza around this place. But then when it hit that guy in the beak, dude, that was
getting hit in
so
the
funny.
face.
Oh,
There
dude.
was another one where he was like dangling in some girl's mouth.
Yeah. It's like they turn Google into just a frickin' and everybody's going nuts too, except for Graham's team. Just vibing with it, and they cut it off. And what Graham argues that one small local pizza joint's not going to get the job done, and Chetty realizes the expansion and what it's going to do.
Like, this is a blossoming franchise.
Yeah. And wherever they're at. I can't remember. Did we know? I don't remember off the top of my head where this was located.
California.
That's what
Palo Alto.
It's
Palo Alto.
Silicon Valley.
San Francisco.
Okay. Yeah, so the trip to Mexico and back.
They're in range, but no chance you're doing that in a cab with no money. You got to remember, these guys have no money.
Ride the bike down.
Yeah, these guys don't have
highway.
These guys did an entire summer program with no money.
Mm-hmm.
It looked like their place they were staying in was like Google, like the colors on the outside.
They could have been. They could have been.
And they were eating for free and stuff. But yeah, bills wise,
I feel like you have to house them if you're going to have them stay there.
No, I think they did house them, but like still, if they get a cab down there and back.
Yeah, well, we don't know how long it took. Who knows? I mean, I think they also didn't necessarily give us timelines on the challenge, so like it didn't really make it worse because they didn't tell us you have 10 hours to make a sale.
It took a whole summer. Like they were going to school after they were done, so it's like
true.
I guess at the end, that's like your timeline. There's only like what 4 or 5 challenges, so that's basically damn near a month.
3 months, yeah,
like
a
month per challenge.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess that's true. So they didn't. It's not as crazy as it could have appeared.
Yeah, 3 weeks of challenge.
Yeah. So those. Yeah, I'll get to it, but it's now that you say that, it have an interesting stat. But Graham gets pissed and is fired up about him being late and nothing working out, and he's like, officially nothing counts until I announce the winner, and I didn't announce it. And he's like, what do you say? He's like, you're a fucking yes man.
Babysitter.
Glorified
babysitter. Yep.
Let's get somebody up there that's actually important. And then that's when headphones comes back.
Oh, perfect.
How about
Andrew Anderson?
How about the head of search at Google? That's probably a pretty important job, don't you think?
You made me talk.
Yeah, he gets right in his grill. Graham, there's people like that too.
Oh yeah.
So many people.
I'm glad the kitty was bullying and gets him back. I think it's time for an injury.
Yeah, time to take an injury. Just bops him. Well, even you could see in the scene before Nick and Billy get back when Niha, Lyle, Yo-Yo, and Stewart. I also, side note, when he's like, hey, Stewie, he's like, no. We don't do Stewie. All right, noted, not Stewie. But when they're sitting outside the pizza joint after getting kind of just not laughed out, but essentially like, yeah, guys, no chance I'm buying this shit. When they're walking as a team and Graham's bitching at them about their sale and going to turn it in to win, the bigger guy is looking over there like wishing he was not a part of this fucking team.
Oh,
that kid, by the end of it, you could see just he's just been demoralized and beaten down and just this guy's a total asshole. So yeah, the fact that he was able to give him a shot back at the end was nice to see, but they got the job done. Nick and Billy officially Google employees. And that was my point I was thinking of was when you said the summertime they're going back to school. It's like, so they're the only two that actually would have started to work the next day.
Yeah. I probably like a week, but
the kids are going to have to wait till they come back from, once you're graduated, then it seemed like they were all leaving. So, but Nick and Billy would have been basically.
Yeah, it didn't really make sense to have them go back to school. I feel like summer internship right after you graduate.
Yeah.
And then you start work in the fall.
Should happen your junior year.
True.
Right, but it's to get jobs.
If you do it right, which I did.
If it was just an internship, I would agree. but it's like it's leading to a full-time job.
Well, I guess my thought
It
would
was
be
an internship. That's the title of this movie.
I'm not saying it wasn't an internship.
what's the difference
I'm-
in an
I'm-
internship and a summer internship? Still an internship.
No, there's nothing. All I'm saying is that it makes more sense to do it after they graduate so they can start in the fall, like within 2 weeks of doing that, because it's a competition.
Yeah, but you want to do it
But then
before
you-
you're graduated.
Yeah, because the kids that didn't get it would have had, like, they have something to go back to. If it would have been
Wow.
after graduation, they would have been like, "Oh, well, fuck."
Well, you should have thought
Better
about
look
it.
for something else. No, I think it makes sense because if you think about the longevity of if this internship program is going on in the fall, those guys go back to school and last year's winners are graduated and starting a job. So every year they've got new people.
Okay,
started.
that's a good point.
But yeah, it's an interesting thought. I wasn't really sure where they were heading after that, but I think that makes sense. But Nick and Billy would have started now would have Nick and Dana's relationship continued? Maybe, maybe not. He can't work for her, like, probably directly. I don't know if you can't take food out of it.
No.
I'm assuming you can't be banging your boss. It's a
That,
part of it.
It's not a green stick.
It's not a green stick, so he can't work in her department.
No.
True.
But you never know if that goes on. I think they kiss inside. Everything's great. It all works out for Owen Wilson. Yo-Yo going outside, telling his mom, like, "I'm talking to my friend," like standing up for himself. And then
His dad?
when the dad turned, you guys laughed for sure.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
had to.
Oh yeah.
His eyebrows missing too, and he just smiles like, boy. "We've been taking this shit for too long, man."
Yeah. And then do you see that? I grew some balls
Yeah,
out of the ground.
down to my ankle,
Right.
down to my ankle. Yeah,
Okay, we didn't need to know that.
touching my ankles. And then Lyle gets
Touching my ankles.
yeah, dude, so funny. And then Lyle he hits it off with the dance. It worked out for everybody. Neha and Stewart kind of just said their goodbyes, getting back on the bus. Not a whole lot of it outside of coming out of their shell.
He's gonna come visit her.
True, yeah, they had their own thing going on, but they all came out of their shells. I mean, from the phone, the screenager, as we've been called in the past, that Stewart was. Neha just didn't know how to act outside of tech, and Yo-Yo just been babied. Another thing,
Breastfed till I was
you seem like you've been bullied at school a lot. I was homeschooled. Ugh.
Did your mom ever come in and say things to you?
Yeah, like he was getting bullied.
Was your mom bullying you? She had a nurturing nature.
Like every time he said "I love you," she said like something. I can't remember the quote, but I'd say "I love you."
The phone call. Like, I can't physically try any harder than my hardest.
Right.
Okay, I will.
Okay.
But and then it's just a good ending. The movie itself, it's a comedy. It's not much deeper than that.
I like that you find out that what's his name, Chetty, was the one who backed him.
Was the deciding vote.
Yeah, I thought it was Lyle.
I did too.
I mean, it kind of makes sense to foreshadow, but
And he still talks about grabbing a cold one with him.
Nope.
Playing hard to get. playing hard to
Chases
get.
him out of there.
Yeah.
I like that. I did like that one line where it's like, "You can't make me not like you."
Yeah, when they're at the little
He's
coffee
eating his
bar
pudding.
thing. Yeah, yeah. It's a great movie. I mean, like I said, I only seen it once, so I was stoked that we got it. These guys are just. I mean, it's second to none. There's plenty of duos out there that people could probably argue, but I think when it comes to comedy and how they do their movies, it's all personal preference.
And
in
such
that
a
genre.
sweet spot that they make these movies that none of them are bad, like none of them are below average movies. Is a great argument you can have,
Just feel goods.
although none of them are above a 4. You know what I mean? Like they're not gonna be any of them are gonna be 4 or 5.
Kind of like
They could
Adam Sandler.
maybe teeter to a 4 if they're real good, but they're just hovering in that 3 range, and those are the type of movies that'll sell. You'll always, watch
Broad
them
appeal.
with your family or something like that. If somebody hasn't seen, turn on that one.
It's only like an hour and a half, isn't it?
It's two. This one's 2 hours.
movie.
Oh, it didn't
Yeah.
feel like it.
It's a long. That's what I mean. Like this one just flows. But yeah, I mean, I'll be honest with you. And I was thinking about this for a while, and whatever my official rating ends up being, it is what it is. When I wrote down at the end of the movie, I put 5 out of 5. Don't care. Don't care. Argue with a wall if you'd like to. You got to have a way. And if you look at fives, and I think about fives, I'm thinking, movies that could win awards, and it's like, no, that doesn't have to be it. Like, this is a different genre. How many comedy movies are up there in the five?
And you're the one rating it.
If we always score it that way, they're never going to get there. 5 out of 5, don't care. I love this movie. I love these two guys. It's incredible. They like you said, there is comedy, but they still have those times where you get the down in the dumps, but they are like relatable. The small mistake, the team, they hate you, you hate them. They're always trying to gel. I thought it had it all. I thought it had enough emotional connect to points where they were kind of beaten down, and then the comeback story. I don't think I'm going to change it. I think there's got to be a point where fives don't have to be Oscar-winning nomination awards. It's a totally different style movie. Like you said, it's my rating, and I'm like, there's nothing about this movie I didn't like. Not a single thing about this movie I didn't like. I love these two guys and the lead roles. Cast was great, funny, connected. This movie for me is a 5.
You know what I think it hurts my review a little bit is not watching this right when it came out. I think it would have hit me a little bit better, like watching it back in the mid 2010s.
And the nostalgia watch on it.
Yeah, watching it now, it's just like it is a little bit older and a little outdated. That hurts a little bit. But I was at a mid 3, so 3.5, 3.75. So I'm gonna go. I think 3.5 is my nice round number.
Yeah, I almost went to 4 when I thought of like what fives are could pedestal to be, and I'm like, no, fuck that. This movie rocks.
Yeah, if you like it
It's
that
a
much,
5.
it's 5.
Yeah, I enjoy it.
Give me a 4.
4 for Geese.
3.5, 5, 4. Critter, this is the second time you've seen it? I can't remember. You said you've seen this before.
Yeah, I think it's my third, because I think I watched it once before, and then once with Lindsay, and then again with this podcast. Wedding Crashers is always going to be my go-to, which would be my 5.
I'm thinking about that now.
I'm putting this at probably 4.5 still. I don't know. I just love this duo. I'm so glad we got it. I wish it was Wedding Crashers, but
there's a Homer aspect to it. Like there's
definitely I know they ad-lib too. Like reading up on this. Yeah,
I feel like that whole blender scene was all ad-lib.
Yeah.
Geese, lest we forget, 3.5 is still pretty good for a guitar.
Yeah. Well, like mine's for surely there's Homer involved in it.
Yeah.
Like, and it makes me want to watch Wedding Crashers to see how they compare, because I haven't seen it in so long.
I'll tell you that.
That's what I mean. That's like, I'd probably give that one a 5 then. It's like if these guys are in it and it's good. Like, there's definitely movies that involve these two guys that I would not give a 5. Starsky and Hutch being one of them. But 2-hour comedy, that's rare. Doesn't happen as often. Like you said, it's a 90-minute. You'd think it's 90 minutes.
Yep.
And I just love it. There's certain people or actors or actresses we all have that you're gonna Homer. This is one of them for me. Thought about moving it down, but when you ink it in pen on paper, you stick with it. So 3.5, 4, 4.5, 5. Not a mathematician. What would it be, like a 4.25? But what would we get? What would it be for? So we'd round up, right? We round up 4.5. Have you even still been doing that on the Extra Butter letterbox?
No.
Yeah. So at least we get our reviews out there. If we start posting it though, we don't need to do it. Right. I mean, Geese has to write a review.
We'll get back on the horse.
But
I've just been doing the rating. I haven't even been typing anything on it.
Yeah, I mean, I think
Christopher Walken makes it a 5 on Wedding Crashers for me. They get some names, man. Like, their movies are always, they've got some people. And the fact that it came, I'm curious if the Internship came first and then Wedding Crashers second.
Wedding Crashers was
2.9 on the letterbox.
Wedding Crashers was like early 2000s.
My rating would have been if the Internship was first.
Wedding Crashers as a 2.9, you said, Geese?
Yeah.
That's criminal.
Wedding Crashers was 2005. But yeah, I see what you mean. Like, if they were flipped. Because like
what does Wedding Crashers have on Letterboxd?
when you go into this movie, you're thinking of like when it came out, you're like, oh my god, Wedding Crashers rocks. I want to go watch this. Like Wedding Crashers always has that first spot for this duo.
32.
Really?
I mean, dude, comedy
Which basically, if they came out like my point exactly, if they were flip flopped when they came out,
Yeah.
But like
I
at the
think it
same
might
time, again,
be-
we've talked like
it's
horror
still
and
pretty
comedy.
even.
If you don't think Vince Vaughn is as funny as I do,
That's
you're
true.
not going to love the movie. If you don't
That's
like his
true.
acting, you don't like it. Like, dude, he's just the same. Like, if you just hate on him, or you don't like Owen. I know people don't like Owen Wilson. So it's that all affects how comedies and horrors get reviewed.
it's too bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, missing out if you don't think he's these
We're
guys
on
are funny.
we're on team horror comedy.
Yeah, oh yeah, big time team horror comedy. But I'm happy to tell you when I think it sucks.
Yeah.
But there's plenty of people out there that would think the opposite of us too. I think it's just the two most polarizing categories or genres of movie. You either think it's funny or you don't,
Or you think it's scary,
You
or
get
you don't.
scared or you don't.
Yeah.
So,
True.
haven't had as many. I feel like we haven't had a ton of comedies on the pod.
They're hard to talk about.
We did.
It's
have a
more-
whole
yeah.
Sandler series. So
Hot.
Yeah.
That was funny. Hot. That was funny.
Yeah, right.
Hot. That was funny.
It's a
just
lot of
kind of
spin-off
Pull it
conversation.
off, yeah. True.
Spin-off conversation, certain scenes, and then horrors, yeah, same deal.
We need to get back. We need to do it after this next one that we have on stage. We need to do a horror, just a whole horror scene.
You wanna
I
get
do it during Halloween.
I know, but I need another one.
Well, we-
coming up.
Well,
Yeah,
shit,
we
we'll
did
blink
Halloween
and
last
be
year,
October.
so we could do
Yeah.
horror this time.
Yeah, because Halloween can get. We try.
I
to
want
fit it in
nothing but stuff that gives you goosebumps too.
Yeah, just really
Oof.
thriller horror.
Goosebumps.
Yep.
Goosebumps thing.
I think it'd have to be thriller horror because like there's certain movies that
It doesn't need to be blood. It's just scare you. Yeah.
yeah, inducing chills. Thrillers are the same. Now I'm not talking action thriller. I'm talking like backrooms thriller
Right.
or weapons thriller, things like that.
Or like they come
Horror-
at night. They come
Yeah,
at
there
night.
you that one will get.
I'll have you on the edge of your seat.
Your hair will be
Just
sticking
look
up
that
on
one
your
up on
arms.
Letterboxd. I don't know if we looked at it.
Dude, it's got to be. I guarantee it's good. I guarantee it's high, and it'll be criminal.
I
I hope
hope-
it's not.
What
I hope
was
it's
it?
under a 3.
I hope it's
It
like
comes
two,
at night or
two,
is that what
4.
it is? It comes at night.
I think so. I hope it's a 2-4.
3-1.
Oh,
Get out of here.
That's in the sweet spot of like the norm. Like
Yeah.
that movie should not be over 3. I don't know what we didn't rate back then, but fuck, if I watched that again, I would. Not granted, I would never watch it again.
I'd give it a 2. I'd give it a 2. I wouldn't give it.
Yeah,
A,
I don't think it'd be below a 2, but I think
Right.
2 was. I was thinking it could be a 2-4 on Letterboxd.
Yeah.
So 2.52, that's fine. I think it was below my 2.5 line.
Yeah.
Nothing happened.
Right.
Nothing happened to that movie. So, Internship, breath of fresh air. Our boys Vince Vaughn and Owen Wilson wrap up the dynamic duo series. What do we got? Guys, just reading reviews over here. Probably.
2.5 star review. No, it didn't.
Yeah, it did not come tonight. Yeah, no, I agree. It did not. Those ones were
Warcraft
funny.
was 2.5.
Warcraft.
Yeah.
That's
Warcraft
funny.
is
The
solid
OG
2.5.
episode.
That is a
We
epitome of a
we
2.5.
should watch that episode together. Listen to it together. Whatever.
How many times say sick?
That is sick.
That movie's
On to the next.
On to the
On to
next
the next
scene.
scene.
That's all it was too, and it did
Yeah.
rock. It
Yeah.
is 2.5 to a T.
Oh yeah.
I wouldn't disagree with somebody that gave it a 1, but
No. Or a 4.
yeah, true. Well, yeah. I mean, it's not my rating. It's not my rating. I would be questioning what they saw that I didn't see, but visuals and stuff, 2.5. But no better way to wrap it up. Vince Vaughn, Owen Wilson, my favorite probably, and
A lot of good dynamic duo movies still left on the wheel. So
yeah, this is definitely a topic I'd be willing to revisit.
yes.
It was one of our largest wheels we've done in a long time too, just fire movies in. But
True.
as we move into this one coming out today on the 26th of June, the next episode dropping right before Independence Day and the 4th of July. Last year we did summer movies or summertime movies, I think, around this time.
Something like that.
It's decided with the World Cup and 4th of July, and it coming out and starting the series right on July 3rd. Repping the USA.
250th birthday.
The 250 UFC Freedom 250 USA 250 Critters outstanding polo. My
And
Barstool things that Canada's better than us. Hockey, cross it off. They got nothing. We're gonna do a wheel on America. We built out a wheel, I believe, 20 movies, 21, to make sure that I think it's
Colors lined up.
21.
21.
American movies.
It's 9 plus 10.
If you ask us why on some of them, not gonna explain it. They're on the wheel. So our American wheel in the red, white, and blue fashion coming at you from Extra Butter will be the next series that we jump into, and hopefully scheduling up the next special features episode as we head into July as well, that we are planning on the Odyssey, but got some logistics to work out around when that one will be shot because of family in town and can't see it on opening weekend. So the red, white, and blue wheel is up of the American wheel. I don't think there's anything else that needs to be said about it. Get your predictions in now, gentlemen.
Team America.
There's a handful of these I have not seen, I think.
Have you seen Team America?
No.
Oh.
No, I have not. I'm not going to pick something I want to watch.
Team America is an all-timer for me. That's my pick.
There's probably like 5. There's not, as the wheel spins, there's plenty of things I've seen, but there's definitely a handful I haven't.
I've never seen Air Force One with Harrison Ford, so I'm going to go Air Force One.
Air Force One.
I haven't seen that either. Crit, you'd be next on my screen here since it's working out.
Give me Coming to America.
Great.
Coming to America.
Great pick.
I'm going to go with my guy, Philly. Rocky. Bum, bum, ba-dum, ba-dum, ba-dum. Spin that motherfucking wheel. I already forgot your guys' picks.
I forgot Trav's.
Air Force One.
Air Force One.
Air Force
Team
One.
America.
I did the exact same thing.
I forgot mine. It was Rocky. We will be kicking off the American wheel. Oh, that would have been awesome. Is he going to get there?
I think it's going to go Cap.
Is he gonna
No.
get there?
Keep going.
It's getting there.
No,
it isn't.
Tom Hanks.
Apollo 13 will be the first movie here.
We will christen SpaceX's IPO with Apollo 13.
Yeah.
Apollo 13, 1995 adventure drama about
Adventure. Go to space.
Apollo 13.
Do you guys know anything about Apollo 13?
And
The movie or?
No,
Not the
actual
movie.
mission.
Yeah, I do.
Okay.
wasn't the Apollo 11 the first one to the moon?
First one to land on the where we
Land.
put people on the moon. Yep.
Yeah, Apollo 11. Yeah, not a ton. I mean, obviously I know what it is, but I don't know. I haven't seen this movie. I just know about the Apollo missions and know a little bit about one or the other. I think Apollo 13 was
the moon is just so fascinating to me.
Apollo 13 was. What was the significance of that one? Because that's one of the other significant ones, right?
Well,
Third moon landing.
yep.
Their oxygen tank exploded, and pretty much they're in a coffin in space, essentially.
They considered it the first successful failure.
Okay, that's what I needed, not the actual plot of them. I didn't need their oxygen tank exploded. Successful failure would have sufficed. I guess
Spoiler alert.
spoiler alert out there. I mean, now granted, if I was a history buff, I would have known
Based
it.
off a real fucking event. Spoiler alert.
No, I mean,
Sorry,
successful
I'm
failure
sorry.
would-
I'm sorry. You don't pay attention to U.S. history. My bad.
My bad, dude. I don't read history books.
Also,
like
what's
you.
what's Apollo
It was
6
on the space wheel.
13?
Yeah.
Fact.
13. Fact. Apollo 13, 1995 will be kicking things off for the Wheel of America space movie. And if you didn't know, oxygen tanks are going to explode. Spoiler alert, if you haven't seen it like myself, you had 21
Yeah.
years to watch it.
Yeah, we weren't alive during it.
Thank our resident spoiler Keys for ruining it for you. So, no longer excited to watch it. I know what's going to happen. I know it's
Oh,
going to
no.
happen.
Oh no, I read a book.
Tom Hanks rocks. Excited for that. I don't. Green Mile. We've had Tom Hanks.
Oh yeah.
We've had Tom Hanks, but yeah, he's great. But Dynamic Duo series in the books. We'll be keeping that wheel bookmarked for future reference, as there's plenty of stuff still on that one to dive into, and plenty of Dynamic Duos we didn't even touch on. But moving into the Wheel of America with Apollo 13, Toy Story 5 in theaters now. If you're a Toy Story fanatic, go check it out. Like I think I said last week, I don't think I've seen 3 or 4. So if I do decide to watch 5, I know I don't have to, but might, because I haven't seen it as well. Buzz and Woody.
You should watch 5, 4, 3.
I could watch 4,
could do
5,
that.
3.
You could do
I could
that.
watch 3, 5, 4. A lot of different 9 combinations, I think, is how you'd figure that out. But Toy Story 5 out now, Scary Movie in theaters. Odyssey coming out in July. Disclosure Day. And it doesn't seem like it's drawing too much interest from the boys here, but if you've seen it, let us know. I will go watch it. The Letterboxd review didn't pull me in. The trailer didn't pull me in.
I watched it. I'm just not going to go see it in theaters.
That's what I'm saying. I got to figure out how to get out there besides Screen Unseen, but there's nothing. Jackass.
Scary Movie, I think, is
Scary Movie and Jackass would be the two that I will probably go watch, but hopefully have something for you guys next week. But moving into the Wheel of America. Ladies and gents, forgot about you last week. Will not miss you on this one. Happy National Take Your Dog to Work Day. Happy Cancer Wellness Awareness Day. Happy Food Truck Day. And Happy Stitch Day from Lilo and Stitch. National.
Dude, you see
National
her
Stitch Day.
voice actor just died?
Yeah,
I did not. The Stitch voice actor original or the one from the movie?
No,
Not the
Lilo?
Yeah, but not. I don't think it's the OG, is it?
I think it is.
Damn,
She was,
I mean,
the
the
girl
first
from, she was the girl from The Ring, too.
Yep.
I was say the girl in the movie is like a kid, so that would be shocking if she had passed away. But yeah, National Stitch Day, June 26th. Ladies and gents, thanks for listening. We're going to get you with the Apollo 13 next week. I did not actually look to see where we could watch that. I believe it's on Prime. So if you got Prime Video, check it out on Prime. And if you see Scary Movie, you see Toy Story 5, if you watch Disclosure Day, let us know why we should get our ass in seats in theaters, grab our bucket of popcorn, and not forget our extra butter. We'll catch you on the next one.
Extra, extra butter on the corn for me. Extra, extra butter. I hope they don't charge a fee. But it won't matter anyway. I got a good movie to play. I'm gonna ask my friends to stay extra butter for me.